Welcome to today's financial news update from quantbyte.io. Corn futures saw moderate gains, rising by 1 to 2.25 cents per bushel. The national average cash corn price also increased, reaching $3.70 one quarter per bushel. Meanwhile, corn export shipments for the week ending on October 9 were significantly higher than usual at 44.47 BU, up 119.74% from previous levels. Cotton futures fell by 8 to 25 points across most contracts. The US dollar index dropped to $98.815, down $0.215. Crude oil prices decreased by $0.85 per barrel. In a related development, 628 cotton bales were sold in an online auction at an average price of 60.94 cents per pound. Soybean prices remained stable on the latest trading session, closing only 1.25 cents higher despite early lows. The national average cash price for beans dipped 1.25 cents to $9.32 1/2. Soy meal futures experienced mixed results, with some contracts rising by up to 80 cents, while others fell by as much as 50 cents. The U.S. stock market showed mixed results, with the Dow Jones Industrials Index rising 0.44%, while the S&P 500 index fell 0.16%. In contrast, the Nasdaq 100 index declined by a larger margin of 0.69%. Coffee prices were mixed on Tuesday, but Arabica surged to a 3.5-week high due to concerns over severe dry conditions in Brazil, its largest producer. December Arabica coffee rose 14.45% or plus 3.75%, while November Robusta coffee fell 1.40%. The wheat complex experienced a surge in value across three major markets: CBT soft red wheat, KCHRW futures, and MPLS spring wheat. The latter saw the most significant gain, while the first two contracts also rose by 3 to 4 cents and 6 to 7.25 cents respectively. Lean hog futures saw generally lower prices, with some slight gains for October futures expiring today. The USDA's national base hog price increased to $93.05, a rise of 76 cents from the previous day. The CME Lean Hog Index also decreased by 86 cents. Natural gas prices plummeted to a 3-week low, closing down 2.89% due to forecasted mild U.S. weather limiting heating demand. The November NYMEX contract settled sharply lower on the news. Cocoa prices rose sharply on Tuesday due to a weakening U.S. dollar. The closure of December ICE New York cocoa was plus 1.32% and London cocoa closed at plus 1.23%. A weaker dollar prompted short covering in cocoa futures, leading to the price increase. Wheat prices are rising across most contracts, with CBT soft red wheat futures increasing by 4 to 5 cents and KCHRW futures gaining 7 to 8 cents. Meanwhile, MPLS spring wheat futures have also risen by 2 to 3 cents. Lean hog futures are trading mixed ahead of expiration. The October contract is up by a nickel, while other contracts have declined by $1.50 to $1.65. The USDA's national base hog price was not reported due to low trading volume, with the 5-day rolling average at $97.31. Corn futures are experiencing minor gains, with prices rising by a fraction of a cent to 1.5 cents across most contracts. The national average cash corn price has also increased by 1 cent, reaching $3.69 1/2. Export shipments of corn have been significant, with the USDA reporting 1.129 MMT, 44.47 BU, sent out in the latest week, representing a substantial 119% increase over previous levels. Sugar prices have rebounded today, driven by a weaker US dollar, which prompted short covering in the market. As a result, March New York World Sugar Futures rose 1.6% and December London ICE White Sugar Futures increased 0.74%. Live cattle futures experienced a positive increase of $1.25 to $1.75 across the front months. The feeder cattle futures also rose by $4.30 to $4.70. No significant cash trade has begun this week, with last week's prices ranging from $234 to $235. Crude oil and gasoline prices declined on Tuesday, with November WTI crude oil closing down 1.33% and November RBOB gasoline falling 0.82%. This marked the lowest level for crude oil in 5.25 months, as the escalating U.S.-China trade conflict triggered a risk-off in global assets. Stay informed with quantbyte.io for the latest financial news.